Okay, so the first pre-recording method will be to change as little as possible and just use a whiteboard and literally just bring a camera in. But you will find yourself often having to take several takes, and especially if you're looking for a one-shot video, it almost never works. But unless you decide to just roll with it and allow imperfection. And let that be part of the character of your videos. So if you're going one shot, if you're not ready for editing your videos, then that's you don't want to be a perfectionist, and you possibly want to pre-script far more than you would for just a class face-to-face with your students. Okay, so basically what I want to introduce, and I'm just going to give a quick lesson. Okay, you do want to watch the clock. You won't have interaction with the class, so you do want to keep them to 6 minutes, absolute max limit 10 minutes, but you've lost half your audience by that time. Okay, so we all know place value. Our students could possibly understand place value, but we could, if we're giving this particular lesson, bring them back. So what I'm going to introduce is we're going to multiply 3x squared plus 2x plus 1 by x squared plus 2x plus 3. Okay. And we may or may not get overflow, but let's get rid of all the, let's just say we do appreciate that this is x to the 2, this is an x column, this is an x to the 0 column, and appreciate that it's implicit, if you like, that if we put something here it'll be an x to the 3, and if we put something here it'll be an x to the 4. Okay, and so we can represent these numbers like this. And go ahead with our multiplication along the lines of long multiplication. 3 1s is 3, 3 2s is 6, 3 3s is 9. And we don't get a single unit here, or sorry, I should say we don't get an independent term here. So we're going on to powers of x, and we're getting 2 1s is 2, 2 2s, vertical there is 4, 2 3s is 6. And this time we neither get independent terms nor do we get linear terms. So we're going to want to, these are just placeholders, just to make sure we don't put anything else there. And we're on this fella here, so he'll be, and of course what we're doing is we're repeating those coefficients, but all be them shoved to the left, appropriately by 2 places. So we'll get 1, 2 and 3. Now these are all single digits on the board, but that's irrelevant, and they're all positive, and that's irrelevant too, as we're going to see. So just to get your bearings, you might want to kick it off here. Or I find it's more natural to come along here and just realize, well, we're at power 4, and then to populate at this stage. So it's nice to do the tallying and the repopulating, because let's be honest about it, we did strip away the variables which are in understood. So let's make them more than understood. Let's bring them back and make them explicit. So we have a 3x to the 4 plus 8x to the 3 plus 14x squared, and you know, this is easy because we have our bearings as we go along. We keep just descending through the powers. Okay, plus 3. Okay. So just very quickly, we'll treat ourselves to a situation that goes double digit, and then we go to positives and negatives and everything. Okay, so let's multiply 5x squared plus 6x plus 7 by 3x squared plus 2x plus 1. We're going to go 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 0, 14, 12, 10, 0, 0, 21, 18, and 15. Okay, so we're going to go at 15x to the 4 plus 28x to the 3 plus 33 and 5, 38 x to the 2 plus 20x plus 7. Okay, now that might be part of a question in section A into the insert, albeit quite an easy one. Okay, now this is where lecturing ruins everything. Like, I've got to keep lecturing, and this would not be ideal. Of course, you'd allow them to discover that this stuff works absolutely perfectly with negatives as well. But anyway, we'll just keep going. So let's go with 3x squared minus 2x minus 1 multiplied by 5x squared plus 7x minus 11, say. Let's see how long that'll take us. So generally we don't need to put in plus signs, they're understood. So O negative, negative 19, negative 52. Hopefully, not 100% certain on that, but I think it is. And that'll be 15x, and that'll be 11. Okay, that's a quick introduction. I mean, this isn't really about the polynomials, but you can get to be yourself. You might even bring a few, somehow get some students socially distancing, running the camera. But I will say the videos tend to be very, very large, and they can take, unless you have fantastic broadband, you can take forever getting them up on YouTube and getting them rendered. So there are issues with it. Thank you.